Hey guys, what is up? So we are back with episode 7 of Twinning Out. I can't believe it's been 7 episodes already. Short episodes, but 7 episodes. And the scene starts with Nate surprising Niki. Nate is driving Niki somewhere. And spoiler alert, Niki does not like this surprise at all. Take a listen.
What are we doing?
It's a surprise.
Why are we pulling into some random person's driveway? Who is this? Whose house are we at?
This house is for sale.
Huh?
Well, it's definitely cheaper here than Los Angeles.
Guys, remember I said this on the last episode? Nate says that we can have our dream house right here too. I feel like this reminded me of an episode. Now, I don't remember if this was on the Niki and Gabi channel or on Gabi's channel or Niki's channel, but I saw this on YouTube on one of their channels, right? And it was a scene to where in the YouTube video, Gabi mentions to Nate, your dream house is sold or something along those lines. And then Niki mentions, oh my gosh, Nate, should we be looking for houses then? I didn't know you were looking for houses. So it's either that Nate, they're just doing this for a Snapchat storyline, because let's be real, this is not a surprise. This is like, I don't know, misery for Niki. She clearly wants to move to LA, and Nate thought it was a great idea to do a tour of a house in Pennsylvania. Like, make it make sense.
Someone just commented on my TikTok, wow, I'm realizing that Colin and Gabby have been dating for almost 6 years and still no ring, with this emoji.
So, that girl's probably 14.
She's 8. Little kids like that really think there's something wrong with me if I'm not married by 25. 25. I definitely feel like Colin is more of like the wedding one in the relationship, and I'm more of like the I want to have kids one in the relationship. But when it happens, and we'd be so happy regardless. If I did not have a YouTube channel, and you know this, I told you when I first started dating you, I never want to get married. And it was only, what, a year ago I started being like, it would be nice to one day get married.
No, you've always told me when you were little that you used to dream of having a big, extravagant princess wedding.
Obviously things have changed. I don't even want that anymore.
I know.
When I get married one day, I want to be on a beach with no shoes and just with you.
I know.
I feel like I've totally changed. I'm so glad we've decided to wait.
Yeah, but you want to know why you've changed? Is because people ruin it for you.
That's true. We probably aren't even engaged yet because people have ruined it for us. Like, we see that comment every day. Why aren't they getting married? I feel like you and I both, like, hate the topic.
So as we all know by now, Gabi and Colin, they're engaged right now. They've been engaged since Thanksgiving, which Gabi has shared with all of us on her channel. She's even doing, like, wedding videos and all that jazz. But you know what's so crazy, though? I remember there being a moment to where Gabi, like, the comments really bothered her. Like, remember when she made this video, guys, we need to talk about this. It was something like that. And it was like telling her fans to stop asking when her and Colin were going to get married. Oh, remember when she even made this video about how if we don't stop like bullying her or whatever, then she's only going to post on fancy vlogs like once per week or not even post at all. And to me, you know, even being a small UB out here in these streets, for me, if a comment like is bothering you that much, then you have to ask yourself, why is that comment bothering you that much? To me, it sounds like there's some truth to the comment the moment it bothers you. Like, guys, like, I'm a small UB out here in these streets, and like just last night I read a comment calling me like an ugly goblin or something, and I was just like, I left that comment there, and I was just like, I'm an ugly goblin with pride, okay? Like, it doesn't bother me, but I think the moment comments bother you, you have to ask yourself, like, turn it back around and be like, okay, why does this bother me? Because I think that, you know, the comments shouldn't bother her about fans asking, you know, when are you and Colin gonna get married? To me, I feel like it would only bother her if she was asking her own self, well, damn, when are we gonna get married? But obviously, guys, they're engaged now. But yeah, so that's what I have to say about comments. There's some truth to a comment, in my opinion, if it really bothers you. And now we go back to Niki and Nate on this awkward house tour. Take a listen.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Niki and Nate.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Okay, let's check out this house.
It's great that Nate's thinking of our future together, but it's not exactly where we left it.
Well, I think down the road I'm gonna have to probably be in LA.
Yeah, well then we can have that conversation.
Really?
Then. Yeah.
So I'm kind of confused.
Wow.
It's pretty spacious.
Yeah.
This house has 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and it has 1.25 acres.
Yeah, I love the backyard.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I feel like I'm facing my fear of adulting right now. Why do I feel like this is a little plan from Nate to make Pennsylvania a little more appealing to me? I'm kind of annoyed.
Facing her fears of adulting. It's very clear Niki does not want the house, doesn't want the marriage, doesn't want the kids yet. She clearly just wants to focus on her music career. Pretty much. When you say facing my fears of adulting, clearly like she doesn't want any of this.
This is the first bedroom. So this could be one of your kids' bedrooms. You could have, if you had 2 kids, they could each have their own bedroom.
You're not making a house and kids.
Nate, stop it.
It is a lot to think about.
No more than 2, though.
Do I look like ready to have a child? Like, what the Okay, now I want to get out of this house. Now you're rushing my entire life. Now I gotta leave.
You know what? I kind of find it weird that Nate wouldn't communicate with Niki about getting a house. Like, why would this be a surprise to anyone, really? I feel like this should never be a surprise. Hey, let's go to a house tour. You know, I find it really strange that Nate wasn't like, hey, you know, I've been thinking about buying a house here, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. Weird.
This is the main bathroom. So if you had 2 kids in one day, they could use this bathroom and they would share it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing was just a stupid idea. It's very clear that Nate and Niki are on 2 different pages. Not even 2 different pages, 2 different books, okay? 2 freaking different books. Now we're gonna move on back to Gabi and Colin sitting in their backyard.
I noticed you've been, like,
Ticking. Yeah, it's because I'm stressed, I guess.
so why are you stressed? Why are you ticking so much? Colin's Tourette's is very apparent when he's nervous about something, when he's stressed about something, when something's on his mind. He just ticks a lot when he's going through something.
This marriage thing, like, I don't mind about your fans. Like, fans will say whatever they want. There's no stopping that. And I don't want you to stress.
It's not me pressuring you. I don't even bring it up.
But I don't want you to be stressed when someone brings stuff to you.
Yeah, they do bring it up, and it's really f***ing annoying.
I know it's annoying.
Alex tried telling me last week, I don't think Colin is mature enough to commit to you. I don't think you guys will get married for a long time.
What good would it be for Gabi to tell Colin what Alex said? If I was Gabi, why would I tell Colin, Alex thinks that, like, you're never gonna propose, or it's not gonna be for a very long time? I think that was more for Colin. I think that was more for Colin to propose. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Totally, like, comment below. But I think that was just kind of like reverse psychology in a way. Like, why would I tell Colin what my sister said about Colin proposing, or if they're gonna get married or not? You know what I mean? Like I said, I think the reason why Gabi was affected by those comments, or it bothered her so much to where she even had to make a video telling us to stop, and mind you, I never like comment things like that, but you know, telling her fans to stop, I think it was because, you know, a part of her, it bothered her in some way. I'm a true believer that if the comments bother you, it's because you believe that there's some truth to it. My opinion.
Well, I know she's wrong.
I feel bad for you. I can't even imagine what it feels like.
I can't believe my own insecurity about the situation has been stressing out Colin so much that he's ticking like this. I feel so bad.
I feel like a lot of people think it's a one and done thing. Like, oh, he did it, you're married. No, it's gonna be something you're gonna remember forever, and I want it to be perfect because I love you.
Yeah.
And it's special to me.
Same.
Personally, and I think you can agree, it feels like we're already married.
Exactly. I feel like we've been married. We've been engaged, I feel like.
we've been, yeah.
I'm just lucky I have a young, hot man with Tourette's committed to me without having it to be legal. You love me for me.
I'm actually happy that you accept my tics, because I remember in school when it was so hard because you have to try to, like, not tick, and then it makes it worse, and then when I get home I would just freak out when like all my tics would come out. But I'm happy that you let me do them in front of you, and then when I'm doing them you don't judge me.
Of course. I feel like you wouldn't be Colin without it.
Like, it makes you, like, impulsive and
Like, excited and energetic and impulsive.
I know.
Yeah, that's
I'm
my
happy
favorite
I have
part. Just said that?
them. Yeah.
You usually say the opposite. Come here.
That's when they're annoying me, but I know I wouldn't be me without them.
You're so cute.
I love you.
I
Thank
love
you.
you.
It makes me feel good that you like them.
If anyone makes fun of you for having Tourette's, I will literally beat them up.
I have so much confidence in my relationship with Colin that I know that it's gonna progress at its own pace, in its own way, regardless what haters or people that are judging me have to say.
I love you.
Love you.
I agree. They're basically like married, practically married anyways. I mean, they've been together for years. They just bought a new home. Like, yeah.
You guys want to take a few minutes and talk about your next steps?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll leave you to it.
Thanks.
I would hate decisions. Holy
I'm not trying to pressure you with this at all. And this also doesn't have to be it. Like, this is the first house we've ever even toured together.
I know, but like the only thing with me is that I don't want to set my feet even more in the ground here because I don't want to end up resenting Pennsylvania for taking me away from my LA dream. I already feel like I've been here way longer than any other YouTuber has ever been in their hometown.
You're doing well, though. You have to give yourself credit.
I'm doing well, but I'm not just trying to do well. I'm trying to change career paths. But I'm here, I think, because I don't want to lose this.
So Niki admits that the reason why she's here in Pennsylvania, basically the only reason to why she's here in Pennsylvania is because of Nate. If you ask me, even though no one did, but if you ask me, I think this is just a clear sign that Niki needs to move to LA. It's very clear that her relationship is not the -- priority. Her music career is. And honestly, that's okay. That is absolutely fine. If she wants to focus on her music and do her, or she wants to like follow out her dreams, I say Niki should just go ahead and do it.
I love you so much.
When we go to bed together and when we wake up, it's so right.
This industry is so fast moving. And even though I'm talented and I'm good at what I do, because I'm not there physically in LA, I have a disadvantage.
You're making an excuse for yourself before you even try.
Trust me, because if I could have the best of both worlds like Hannah Montana, I would. I really, really want it to work, but it can't just be about me.
I'm just like scared that like your perfect person isn't me sometimes.
She's scared that Nate's perfect person isn't her. Oh my goodness. That is so sad. I mean, and I feel like even if this was like a storyline for the Snapchat show, I feel like there's some truth to this. Wow. I think they really just need a third party. I think they really, you know what? Not even a third party. I honestly think these two, because they're so, it seems like they do communicate, but I think Nate needs to be more outspoken. I think Nate's actions speak for him more than his words, because I mean, he went to a house tour in Pennsylvania, so clearly he really wants to live in Pennsylvania. But you know what no one's asking? Is Nate happy? No one is freaking asking that. Is Nate happy? Where does he want to be? Like, I just want these blunt questions and these answers. Oh my gosh, after this, they should have a reunion, guys. Oh my goodness. Something tells me that a lot of these questions I'm having, they're not going to be answered. You know, is Nate happy? Will he move to LA for Niki? Will he resent Niki? Okay, honestly, I can probably just chat on forever, so let's get back to the video.
But I want to be.
I don't want his life to change for the worse because of me. That's not love.
You gotta grow with me or don't.
You gotta grow with me or don't. Oh my goodness. Like, what? I feel like they're gonna break up. They're gonna break up. Oh my goodness. I think they're gonna break up. I think they're gonna break up. Am I the only one? I have questions, okay? Like, I need to know some things, okay? Like, I really want to know, what would Nate be doing if he wasn't working for Niki and Gabi? Like, there's just so many questions. Could they possibly buy a house in LA? Like, you know, like, he moved with her to LA before, so I don't know. But one thing for sure is what I do know is that Gabi and Colin, they're solid. And I think for Niki and Nate, I know that Niki will resent if she just stayed here in Pennsylvania, bought a home, and she will look like years from now, she'll see all these artists on TV and would think, oh my gosh, that could have been me, but I decided to settle. You know what I mean? That I do know. So I do know Niki needs to move to LA. The question is, will Nate move with her? Will he be happy? What would he be doing if he wasn't working for Niki and Gabi? Would he consider buying a home in LA? I have a ton of questions. Anyways, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, because you can see my mind is like spiraling right now. This was like a really good episode right now. This was so good. But thank you guys for watching. Yo, guys, leave a comment below. Your girl will respond. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.